Hola a todos, dragoncitos y dragoncitas, y sed bienvenidos a Return to Monkey Island.
Vale. Calle Mayor. Quiero investigar un poco la isla. ¿Elaine?
Elaine?
Guybrush!
Uy.
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
¿Es tu madre?
A little,
Dame
but
pista.
I can skip over the hugs and kisses.
Sí, seguro que te dio una bofetada que flipaste.
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great!
We're going to get a lot of lines to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives.
Eso
We've
está
got
bien.
to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Yo te ayudo.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you?
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition. The new local leadership was less than supportive.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks. I'll
Ay,
try
la señora del vudú, es verdad.
that. Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Eso sí, a Elaine la veo muy tranquila. Para la mala leche que solía tener.
I feel better
Ay, un
just
poquito de
talking.
avanzarle un poquito la pelota.
Me too.
¿No hay besito?
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye.
O sea, mira que estos no estaban juntos, ¿verdad? O sea, en el 2 al menos no lo estaban. ¡Uy! Relax, Guybrush. Lee
It's
propaganda.
Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Igual ese es el problema, que hay que hacerla más...
Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Vale, entendido.
They're having a half-off sale.
Próximo cese de negocio.
This place is an institution.
No, que sí. ¿Cuántas veces nos ha ayudado la señora del
The
vudú?
voodoo here must be authentic, culturally, and historically accurate. The sign says so.
¿Puedo entrar?
Ah, the International House of Mojo.
Mucho.
This place hasn't changed in years.
Señora del vudú.
Welcome,
¿Qué mayor está?
Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated
Sí.
to arrive.
it's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will
¿De
it cost
Guybrush?
me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much.
Bueno, mientras no me cueste dinero.
The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows
El Ouroboros,
itself.
como en el Broken Sword.
Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
Estando para dar un barco y se hundir. Esto yo ya lo había visto también.
Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it
Libro
as
de
a
pistas.
book of hints.
Vale, esto
What is it really?
me imagino que es para
A book
cuando no
of
sepas cómo
hints.
avanzar.
Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes
Vale,
the
sí.
voyage.
En plan, úsalo solamente cuando
Thanks.
realmente
No
lo
charge.
necesite.
Now you must go.
He quedado para
Have
almorzar.
lunch, and your destiny lies at the dock.
Todo el mundo me está diciendo,
It
súbete
does.
al barco de
Most
Lechak.
assuredly.
No. O sea, realmente lo voy a guardar para cuando esté muy bloqueada y no sepa qué hacer.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Joder, qué rápida.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
Graffiti hasta en la
What
sopa.
kind of person would just paint on a wall like that? Oh, yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now. This place has kind of gone downhill.
Oh, ¿y aquí no estaban los del circo? O unos piratas o alguien estaba aquí. ¡Wally!
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle.
Sí, tío, qué pena me dio. O sea, qué mal lo pasé cuando le tuve que robar el monóculo. Además, creo que lo secuestraban por nuestra culpa o algo de eso.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Almuerzo nocturno,
The sign
¿sabes?
says, at Chamber
Vale, vale,
of Commerce
entendido, no está.
Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
A la calle mayor. Se traje mal rollo la señora, ¿no? ¡Gatete!
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
¿No me dices nada más?
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
El viejo bazar.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says, forced
Vale,
to
no,
close.
no hay
Thanks for the
nada.
memories, but cash would have been better.
Calle menor. Tenemos el callejón, la iglesia. Vamos a ver el callejón. ¿Y aquí hay una cosa nueva? Cárcel. No, esto creo que ya estaba. ¿Estos no están? ¿Con rollo de payaso? O sea, rollo de payaso, o sea, con traje de payaso.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Sí, esta puerta siempre estaba cerrada.
Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she
De hecho, se salvó ella sola. No hubiera hecho falta.
The windows need some work.
Vale, hay cosas, hay cosas. Cerrajería. Vale, aquí sí puedo entrar.
Welcome to my shop.
Hello.
Libro
At the
elegante.
end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
¿Y por qué lo tienes aquí?
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Ya, échate una llave, ¿no?
What's this lock?
That's for hats. And please don't touch the glass.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver. And please don't touch the glass.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
¿Y cómo haces eso?
Are these for customers?
Not technically.
Oh,
But
vale, puedo llevarme
please,
galleta.
Help yourself. That charming old guy who mans the lookout keeps bringing them for the parrot.
Thanks. I'll just take a few.
No, me las llevo todas, ¿sabes? ¿Se las puedo dar al loro?
It already looks well fed.
Vale, y...
I've got enough to last me.
Vale, tengo de sobra.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Hacer un
See,
chiste,
everyone in
venga,
that
va.
portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun, at least make a good one.
Sorry.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys.
Las llaves doradas.
They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
Y ya está, ¿no? Vamos a hablar con... ¿Eh? ¡Ostras! Anda que no estaba escondida, tú. No quería abrir esto. Me he equivocado de libro, perdón. Libro del trivial. Dios, página 8. El escudo de armas del castillo de hielo de Brrr está formado por... Ostras, yo qué sé. Igual me tenía que haber esperado.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Cerrajera.
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Who's the old lady in the window across the
Sí, buena
You
pregunta.
mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker
La
here years ago.
sepulturera.
Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a
Igual
coincidence.
se llama acoso, ¿no? Ve a buscar
On a
de
quest
Monkey
to
Island.
find the secret of Monkey Island.
Y se lo voy contando a todo el mundo.
The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
All at once? Well, how does that work?
No idea. It's just a story. But I guess you'll find out soon enough.
¿Será eso el secreto de Monkey Island? ¿El tesoro? ¿Una llave que es capaz de abrir cualquier cerradura? Estaría muy guay, ¿eh? ¿Quieres unirte a mi tripulación? Me va a decir, no.
Would I have to leave my shop?
Well, yes, that's the general idea. The crew actually get on the ship and, you know, crew it.
Thanks. I'll pass. Try down at the docks. There's always somebody hiring somebody down there.
Me parece bien que se pueda hacer una llave solo con el número de serie.
Seems wrong that you can
Pero
make a
seguro
key
que es
from
útil.
just the serial number.
It's a fail-safe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new
Cierto.
key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Eso es verdad.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
¿Tú la tienes?
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
I think I'll
Vale,
go
pero está
around
guay
Try not to
saber
touch
esto.
anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
La cosa es donde tiene la lupa. ¿Qué es esto?
What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
Quiero ver dónde... ¿Pero hay permiso para probar la moledora?
Can you try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
No, habrá que traerle aquí un número de serie, pero claro, ¿cómo lo vemos? Necesitamos como una lupa. Vale. Visitar la cárcel.
A visitor! Wait,
¿Está?
Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
¿Por qué está en la cárcel? Bueno,
And Stan! Otis, old pal.
porque es un estafador, ¿no? Pero...
I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right
Sí,
here?
y aquí
Not
sigue.
all. I was in the
Fue en la
other
otra
cell that
celda,
time.
pero seguías
You
en la
look
cárcel.
different somehow.
Nuevo estilo
You
artístico.
understand?
How nice of you to notice. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance.
Ah, yo pensé que llevaba aquí todo el tiempo.
Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I noticed you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned
Es
my lesson.
verdad, lo del
I picked
bosque.
them from the governor's garden instead.
Y eso no es ilegal.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public
Propiedad
property.
pública.
I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
Well, except the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway.
¿Por qué estamos hablando de las flores?
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you
Es
busted me out of
verdad
jail right
que este
before
era
we
de mi
went there.
tripulación.
I don't
O sea, es que de él no
cruise
me
ships
acuerdo
anymore.
regular.
But
Como lo jugamos hace ya
maybe you can
tiempo.
still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
Cierto.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way.
Ah, vale, es para
Locksmiths
sacar
can
a
make keys for
este.
things. Things like
Pero necesito la lupa.
doors.
Imagine that.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here.
Vale, vale, sé cómo
It's
sacarte, pero te voy a
tonight.
encontrar.
I don't
Noche
think
de
I can take that
natillas.
again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
Por cierto, todo esto me está saliendo en la... Nope.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
¿Acertaré esta vez? La frase para distraer a la gente suele ser... Espérate. Ahora que ya sé lo que pasa, no me quiero arriesgar. El mono de 3 cabezas. O sea... Hola, Stan.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there,
Qué alegría
son.
verte.
Oh, sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me
Perdón.
tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care
Si te
about
importa
people.
estafar a la gente.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like
De hecho,
mine to show them the way.
Ese trabajaba en una
And sometimes
funeraria.
people who are
Y lo
jealous
metimos
of
en un
that sort of
ataúd.
talent
Lo cerramos.
try to put all sorts of
En el 2.
unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud.
Todos conocemos a Stan.
But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Qué mal te veo.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law
Baje, Zamora.
practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whenever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you do that
Bueno,
for your
no
old
gratis,
pal
eh.
Stan.
Si me das un barco, me lo
I've gotta
pienso.
think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks.
Este va a
but
acabar
no
colgado,
thanks.
¿verdad?
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. I was
No
really
sé si es
hoping
buena
to
idea
buy
volver a
a ship.
comprarle un barco a este señor,
Well, now,
sinceramente.
normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Sinceramente creo que será
that's
más
terrible.
seguro no viajar en
Believe
un
me, I
barco de
feel
este
worse about
señor.
it than you do.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor?
A ver, si tú no me puedes
Where's
vender un
your
barco, pues sí me
loyalty,
piro.
son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Hola, Roronoa, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Bienvenido a Return to Monkey Island.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sail, but if you need to get off this island,
El
you're
barco de
gonna have
Lechak,
to
por
find
ejemplo.
another way.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son.
Motín.
Mutiny.
Ah,
Get
poner a la
yourself on board a
tripulación
worthy
en contra
vessel,
de
gain
Lechak.
the confidence
Ojo,
of the
no
crew,
había caído en
wait for the
eso.
right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline.
Sí, ya sabemos cómo acaba eso.
Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well,
Adiós, Stan.
thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve
Pues,
selling you a
Roronoa,
ship.
es una aventura gráfica, pero una aventura gráfica en plan cachondeo a tope. De hecho, Monkey Island tiene muchísimos años. Si lo buscas, el primer juego salió... Uf. O sea, recuerdo que eran plan los disquetes antiguos. Ese era el primer Monkey Island, lo que luego sacaron un remake o remaster. Creo que fue un remaster. Creo que fue un remaster lo que sacaron. Y este es el último juego que han hecho, que lo sacaron este año. O sea, han sacado como 4. Y este sería el 5º de la saga. Y aquí jugamos a los 3 primeros. Aquí en Twitch. Que por cierto están en mi canal de YouTube. Que aprovecho y lo dejo por aquí para quien quiera verlos, los primeros. Así no se pierden tanto con la serie. ¿Seguro que no quieres que te saque de aquí?
Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
¿Hay otra cosa que puedo hacer por ti?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the
Sorpréndeme.
rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush.
Ok, ¿y dónde lo
If
pillo?
you happen to be passing by the
El
shipyard,
astillero, pero el astillero
grab
lo
it
había
for me.
cerrado la
It'll be on
gobernadora,
my
según nos
desk in the
dijeron.
office.
Sure thing.
Que nos lo dijo Elaine.
Are you sure there's no way I can get a ship from you?
I'm afraid that's the case.
Nuts. It's starting to look like LeChuck's ship really is.
No,
the
pero Stan
only
nos ha
available
dado
ship on the island.
la pista. Motín, hay que volver a la tripulación de LeChuck
See you later.
contra él. Información
It
importante.
says jail rules. 1. No
Es
escape.
prohibido fugarse. Ya está, y no me arregla. Lámpara de la cárcel horrenda.
Jail is well lit.
Yeah, but the better I can see it, the worse it looks.
A ver, podríamos sacar a Stan, pero
Any
dice
writing
que
was
no
once here has been
quiere.
rubbed away.
Bueno, y de todas formas necesitamos la lupa, ¿no? Pero a ver, técnicamente... ¿Qué pone aquí? Pero es un peligro para la
I
salud.
don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Por fin han puesto agua corriente. No puedo con este juego. No puedo. Vamos a ver a la gobernadora. Creo que la gobernadora de hecho era... Graffiti tosco.
Looks sort of like an eye.
¿Era la antigua maestra de la espada? ¿Estaban los perros? ¡Ostras! Qué trauma me cogí yo con lo de los perros en el primer juego. Pensé que me los había cargado. Mansión de la gobernadora. Vamos atrás. ¿Está abierto?
Carla.
Mírala. Amo a esta mujer.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Vale, es verdad que los abandoné un poco en Monkey Island. Dime que nos vamos a insultar. ¡Pelea de insultos!
Hello, Swordmaster.
Pelea de insultos, pelea de
Prepare
insultos.
to taste my blade, you washed up hack.
Ah,
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
¡pelea de
It's nice to see you
insultos!
again.
You too.
Aquí las peleas de espadas las ganas insultando. Espero que no sigas enfadado por aquello del barco. Es verdad. Creo que yo en el 1 me cargué el barco donde estaban todos estos. Y acabaron encerrados donde los caníbales. Normal que esté enfadada.
You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
I hope you're not about to try to take credit for me being governor.
Sí, lo
because
hago.
that would be both absurd and obnoxious. And I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with
Pues sí que es la
that
mujer, Elaine, ¿eh?
somehow?
No estoy metido en todo lo que haga Elaine.
Elaine said that program
Vamos a
is
intentar
being
ayudar a
hampered by
Elaine.
Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like
Ostras,
social
Valeria, los tiene a todos
programs, waste
controlados por
management,
eso.
and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that
Iniciativas
woman
sociales.
less every minute.
You and me both.
Me está ganando terreno, estoy... La mansión apenas ha
The
cambiado.
mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
Estoy buscando el secreto de Monkey
I'm
Island.
looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
¿Te quieres venir otra vez? Prometo no hundir el barco, esta vez.
I'll be needing a crew.
¿Qué me va a decir? Vete a la mierda.
I'd rather swallow a live
Entendible,
badger than
es muy
prove with you
entendible.
again. No offense intended.
So, unlikely but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
¿Hay alguna iniciativa del gobierno que financia expediciones para buscar secretos en Monkey
Is
Island?
there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Oh gosh, you're too late.
Se la llevó
for
LeChuck,
that.
¿verdad?
We canceled it
Ah,
last
no, las
year
cancelaron.
and diverted the funds to build a
Para la
habitat
sanguijuela
for the
llorona.
rare Caribbean whining leech.
Mucho más importante.
There's a ship at the docks that's headed for
Ya
Monkey
lo sé, es
Island.
el de
I
LeChuck.
think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Pero LeChuck me
Wanna
odia.
go to Monkey Island or don't you?
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days.
¿Puedo robarte
Government
algo?
stuff.
Vale. Ingredientes de Barbie.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Se refieren a la dificultad. El reto interminable de la travesía
I
sin
tried to read
fin.
that once, but I couldn't finish it.
¿Me lo
Can
puedo
I borrow
llevar?
a book?
You
¿En serio?
got a lot of nerve asking
¿Por qué
that.
cada vez que hablo con esta señora nos pegamos?
The last book you borrowed.
¿Cuál?
I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
¿Cuál? No me acuerdo de eso. Te lo pagaré.
Pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Tarjeta de trivial. De hecho voy a guardar. ¿Cuántos piratas muertos hay en el campamento abandonado de la Isla Terror? Ostras, pues no me acuerdo. Retrato oficial de la espada de la gobernadora.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Tú lo hundiste. ¡Ojo que se mueve! ¡Qué gracioso! ¿La puedo romper? Trucos vudú caseros.
Do not try these tricks at home.
Vale. Ingredientes. El gran libro de mapas del
Does not
tesoro.
include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh,
Estrategia de combate
it's thicker than I
náuticas.
would have imagined.
Las autografías de John
Note to the
Laney.
reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
Pero claro, esta vez iba a decir que. Oh.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a
Me lo llevo, igual puede ser
contemptible
útil. Me lo llevo.
It's a lot of work being governor.
¿Puedo subir?
pig. Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal.
Ok.
Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today.
No me vas a decir nada más. Hoy vamos a pegarnos.
I don't really have anything to say. I just
I
like
know.
doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
¿Hay algo aquí? No. Es la pata del sofá. Vale, o sea, tenemos que hacer algo con la tal Madison. Tomar la trasera. El interior de la isla. Vale, esto simplemente... Vale, está el bosque, el puesto de vigía, el astillero. Ostras, el astillero, pero el astillero estaba cerrado, ¿verdad?
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Madre mía.
It says Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used
Sobre todo si
ships.
querías barcos que se hundiesen a la primera de cambio.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Rememorar tiempos
I
felices.
remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival.
Eh,
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
Más
It's
extraña.
a dried up old sea sponge.
¿Y no me la puedo llevar? Estrujarla.
It's bone dry. I guess Stan hasn't washed a ship in a while.
Me la llevo.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
¿Me la puedo llevar?
Stan used this
No.
to clean his ships. It looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
Me estoy llevando muchas cosas que en realidad no sé para qué usar. Pero como en este juego nunca se sabe. Estrujar peluche.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's good for relieving stress.
Bueno para el estrés. Vale, ok. Voy a ir un momento al puesto del vigía a ver si me dice algo nuevo, que no creo.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably
Va
not.
a ser que no. ¿Ya está?
Has LeChuck's ship set sail yet?
Nope. Still at the dock.
Vale, entendido. De momento tenemos bosque y nada más. Barco de LeChuck. Ay, cuando nos vea LeChuck. Le barco.
The
Oferta?
clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote.
Oli.
You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even
Menos a mí.
humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
¿Podría ser segundo
I could be
oficial?
second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea
No,
what
pero
a
me lo
second mate
invento.
does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated?
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Eso sí es verdad. Eso comprobado.
Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Pero es verdad, ¿eh?
How about ship surgeon?
Esto sí que... Bueno, a ver, están muertos los de la tripulación, ¿no?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Podría ser el
I
armero.
could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. Got a mop. Job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
No se lo digas. Soy John Smith.
Smith. John Smith.
Uh-huh. LeChuck gave me a blacklist and you're
No
on
coló.
it.
No
In
coló.
fact, you are the
Tú eres toda la
blacklist.
lista negra.
Sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
Se veía venir.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Pero yo sé dónde está la fregona.
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Vale, y no podemos subir, ¿no? Pero...
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
Lo que es tener dinero, ¿eh? Guybrush.
No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
No puedo ver este juego de verdad. No puedo subir, no. Porque está esta señora delante.